I'm trying to film. I'm trying to film a YouTube video on our coffee table. Don't ask me why. I just picked the coffee table and now you guys can get in my way. Probably a bad choice. Hello Internet, what's up? I am back with another video about camera stuff, specifically about the lenses that I use for the Sony a6000. Okay, so long story short, I actually don't own a bunch of lenses for the Sony a6000. I have a Canon and a Sony, and I only own 2 lenses for each. However, I have a girlfriend who also has the same 2 cameras, and she has lenses as well, and we mix and match. Instead of just having 2, I have 4. I still don't have a lot of lenses. I want a lot of new lenses, but as you guys know, glass isn't cheap, and I just want to show you guys my little collection of the lenses I have and what I like about each of them. So, in case you can't tell, which I don't know how you would be able to tell, maybe you're smarter than me, but I am shooting this video on the kit lens that comes with the Sony a6000, which is this lens right here. It is I always forget what the base. It is a 16 to 50 millimeter variable aperture, 3.5 to 5.6 power zoom lens. I highly suggest people buy the camera with this lens. With the clear image zoom, which I'll show you in a little bit here, maybe right now, you can zoom in past 50 millimeters without loss of quality. So, and that is a Sony a6000 or a Sony Alpha camera ability. So you can actually zoom in further than the limit of this lens. It's super compact. I mean, look how small this thing is. You can fit it in your pocket. Hold on, interruption by a producer here. Excuse me, do you approve of this lens right here? Like I was saying, I think any beginner should get the Sony a6000 with the kit lens. It's just super handy. It doesn't take bad photos. I'll include some here. You be the judge yourself. I'm not a professional photographer. Actually, I wanted to say that, by the way. I'm not a professional photographer. I'm more like a quote-unquote hobbyist. I hate that term, but I have a camera. I have a couple lenses. I take a lot of pictures, and I like to do it for fun. I don't get paid to do this, although I want to, but that's another story for another day. So yes, the kit lens is sick on the Sony a6000. Definitely worth the money. The next lens is my favorite, and it's my second lens, which is the 35 millimeter 1.8, and this lens is amazing. It's not cheap, but then again, it's not super expensive. It's around the $500 range. The bokeh that you get on this is amazing. It's not that big of a lens, as you can see. I mean, it's pretty small. Paired with the Sony a6000, it's such an all-around great lens. I would recommend this for street photography, even landscapes. It's not that wide, but it could work. And portraiture, it can also work. It's not 50 millimeters, but it works for that. It works for so much, and it's super crisp. I love this lens. I'm so glad I got it. My girlfriend wants it as well, just like I want a longer lens that she has, but I'll tell you about that in a second. Okay, I could have gushed about the 35 millimeter all day, for real, but this lens right here, which I don't get to use enough, is my girlfriend's 18 to 105 G f4 lens. This thing, and it's a power zoom, is awesome. The focus rings on this thing are so smooth. Oh my god, it's amazing. But it also has the power zoom lens feature. She's got a little dent in her lens, but you gotta use your gear, you can't baby it. It's a lot of glass. It's pretty big for the Sony a6000, but not too big. I think this is a perfect lens for kind of like a two-hand shooting thing. Let me show you. Let's put that sucker on. And yeah, I don't know if you can see this that well, It's like perfect. I don't know how to explain it. It's a little much for my girlfriend sometimes, but I really like the weight and the length of this. It's just, it works. I don't know, I love it. I love how this lens fits on here. It's great for video. It's great for getting those more cropped in shots, definitely. F4 is great, and it's power zoom if that's your thing. And this is a really, really good piece of glass. I love this lens, and I'm probably gonna get it one day myself, but for now, I'll just use my girlfriend's because I'm a bum. Okay, next is the only non-Sony lens that we use for our a6000s, and that is the Sigma 16mm 1.4. This thing, this thing is amazing. I actually shot the video before this, my first camera video, on this lens. The only bad thing about this lens, maybe two things. One thing is it's not a Sony native lens, but that's really not much of a factor. It performs amazingly well. The autofocus is awesome, but the autofocus noise is terrible. Like, it's terrible. I'm gonna show you a clip from the last video without any audio or without any background music or any audio fixing or adjusting, and you be the judge. Hello YouTube, my name is Kyle. Yeah, so it really doesn't work for YouTube videos that much, even though the 16mm wide angle is perfect for YouTube videos. It's perfect to be up close. You're not really distorted or anything like that at this wide of a focal length, and it's just 1.4 aperture. I mean, you can, and it's cheap. It's not that expensive. I mean, this isn't that old of a lens. It's pretty new. So if you have the opportunity to get this, or if you're looking to do landscapes, I would definitely recommend this lens to do landscapes out of any of the lenses here. I actually really like lens hoods for some reason tilted in instead of outward. I know the whole point of a lens hood is to get rid of sun or protect the camera, but I just like this like bullet look of the lens hood reversed. I don't know. What do you guys think? So I just wanted to show you guys the size differentiation between these lenses. You got the kit lens here. This is the 35, and then this is the Sigma 16mm. Obviously, focal length doesn't determine how long the lens is. I mean, of course, if you have a 300mm lens, there's gotta be more glass in there, but the 16mm is a lot longer than the 35mm, which actually I should have probably done it like this. That's probably better. When you're buying a lens, you'll definitely consider the size of it. You know, is this too heavy? Is this too gimmicky feeling? Is this just right? I mean, it's really what length you want and what kind of photos you're trying to achieve. These three lenses paired together are perfect for me. However, having something like this, where you can shoot stuff at a longer length, is amazing, but then do you want to carry around 4 lenses? But those are topics for another day. I guess I just wanted to show you guys the lenses that me and my girlfriend use and share off of each other. I had all the lenses stacked on top of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's my girlfriend's. Guys, I almost forgot. I actually have another lens to show you, and that is my 35mm Photossi, I think is how you say it, manual focus lens. Look at this thing. It looks like a gun barrel almost. It's so crazy. It's fully metal, even the cap. And the only bad part about, well, there's two bad things about this lens, is one, it's manual focus, and two, it has a cap that takes forever to get off. I don't know if you guys can see this that well. There are metal threads on the end of this lens that the cap actually spins on. It's crazy. It feels like this is from like another time. I don't think it's that old, but it is. It's a CCTV lens, which is basically like a security camera form factor lens. I saw it in another video, and I thought it was really cool that you can adapt an old lens like this onto the Sony a6000 because it has this, E-mount on there. It's not particularly made for the lens, but they slapped the little E-mount adapter on there, so it comes on there. This lens is really cool. Its aperture is 1.7. It feels super old-timey and everything. I really enjoy this lens. I've actually filmed a little video on it, and it puts a little vignetting around the edges, which is actually a pretty cool effect. And you can get this for like 28 bucks or $29 on Amazon. Of course, I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, I can't believe I almost forgot about this. So what are some of the lenses that you guys really want? Do you want any of these lenses? I will put links in the description to all these different lenses through Amazon. I'm also gonna put some secret links down there of lenses that I really want. If you want to go check those out and take a look at them. Getting lenses and gear is really fun, but sometimes it's just about, you know, the old adage and the cliche, it's about what you have. It's about the photographer and not the gear. So definitely keep on shooting. It doesn't matter what lens you have, just try and be creative and go out there and shoot more. I know I am guilty of that myself. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for listening to me talk about lenses. It just took me 3 times to say that. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.